As someone who moved 1,500 miles away from home when I was just 20 years old, I wanted to discuss if moving somewhere new can really improve your life. A lot of people were born in a town and they go to school there, they get their first job there, they might even get married or go to college there. And as the years start to go by, they might wonder if there's more to life than this. Can I make my life more exciting by moving somewhere new? And so I think the answer is a resounding yes for some and maybe not for others. Let's talk about it. The first thing I want to address is that if you're trying to run away from your problems, whether they're emotional problems or financial problems, I can tell you right now that moving away from wherever you live to go somewhere new is not going to fix those issues. You can escape some problems, like say you hate everyone in your town, and if you leave that town, you're going to be surrounded by a bunch of new people. So stuff like that could be resolved. But if you have problems in your own mind or problems that you just can't escape, like debt collection, if you owe the mafia money, stuff like that, moving is probably not going to help you. And I know most of you don't have those issues, but you can kind of get what I'm saying here and understand where I'm going with this. There's just some problems in life that can be escaped and others that cannot. So if you think moving is going to help you change some of your problems, then maybe it's worth a try. This is a big point that I want to mention because it's something that I struggled with quite a bit when I was living in Illinois, and actually moving from Illinois to Florida helped me with quite a bit. And that is seasonal depression. If you are someone that finds yourself with seasonal depression when the winter comes and the days are very short and you have lots of gloom and doom type of weather, and this really influences your emotions to the point where you don't feel like doing anything anymore and makes you feel less optimistic about life, then I would definitely say if that's you, then moving can probably drastically improve your life. And I know it did for me because being here in Florida, the sunshine state where the weather is nice all year round and we get way more sunshine than we ever got in Illinois, makes a huge difference in my mental outlook and just the way that I see things, and makes me feel more optimistic about life. It makes me want to get outside more and just do more things. And I didn't have that feeling when I was in Illinois, especially in the wintertime. If you are enjoying this video, make sure you are subscribed, and why don't you hit the like button while you're at it, because I plan on making more videos like this one in the future. Another big factor I think you have to consider if you're going to be moving somewhere new in hopes of changing your life for the better is, what do you expect to get out of this move? What are your expectations as far as what do you see changing? What are you visualizing in your mind that's going to be so much better over there than it is right here? Because some things, like I said in my first point, cannot be escaped. And if you are really looking for a change of scenery and a change of people and the change of culture, then moving can certainly help you. But if you move somewhere new and you don't have a clear idea in your mind of the changes you're hoping to make in your life, then it's probably not going to make much of a difference for you. I think if you want to move, you have to have a defined set of goals of what you really are looking to change. Like for me, I'll give you an example. My goals were I wanted to live somewhere where it was warm all year, so Florida checks that box. I also wanted to have more economic opportunity since I was getting into the modeling business. So moving to Miami Beach, Florida in particular, helped with that part of it. And I was also one of those people that just wanted a change of scenery and a change of pace, to break the cycle and just get away from seeing the same old every single day, seeing the same people, seeing the same places, going to the same restaurants, etc. Life can get dull after a while from doing that, and I knew that if I had shaken that part up for me, then it would really help me out, and it did. But not everybody feels the same. Some people like having that familiarity and that comfort and knowing that the same people and the same things are going to be there day after day. So if that's you, then moving somewhere new may not really help you. It might actually hurt you. I think if you're gonna move somewhere new, then it's also a must that you need to use this as an opportunity to reinvent yourself. You know, you don't want to move somewhere new and be the same person that you were back then. I think that's really going to detract from the whole reason to move to begin with, because one of the best things about moving somewhere new to a new town where no one knows you is now you have a new opportunity for a fresh start in life, and now you can be who you really wanted to be back home, but you were maybe embarrassed of what people would think of you, or maybe you were just too afraid to take a chance on a new business idea, and you were like stereotyped where you live and everybody thought of you as this type of person, and they just never thought it would work out for you, and that dug into your own mind. And so if you move somewhere new, you don't have any of those stereotypes, you don't have anyone judging you because no one knows who you are. So this is the perfect opportunity to start that new business, to become someone new, or to just start living your life the way you've always wanted to. I think one of the biggest tragedies in life is when people just keep going on about things and always wishing things were different, but then never take any steps to make it different. And that's what separates most of us. That's what separates the really successful and happy people from the miserable and unsuccessful, because you have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone and take a little bit of risk in life. And moving somewhere new can definitely be a big risk financially and career-wise, and leaving your family behind and all of those things that come with moving somewhere new. So if you are considering moving somewhere new, it's also very important to be honest with yourself. You know, you have to step back and kind of look at your life from the outside and think, will making this move to wherever it is you want to be really make things better? Or am I able to make the type of changes that I really want to make right here at home? I think that's one of the biggest considerations you have to take into consideration. And going back to my own example, the things that I wanted personally could not be done by me just staying in Belvidere, Illinois. You know, wanting to have year-round warm weather, not possible in Belvidere, Illinois. Wanting to have more economic opportunity, not possible in Belvidere, Illinois. And wanting to just break away from the norm, same old, also not possible. So those were my goals and the things that I wanted to change in my life. And so that's when I knew it would be totally necessary for me to get up and leave. And I mentioned this in some of my other videos that I never thought I would end up right here in Miami Beach, Florida, but by some stroke of luck I did. And I probably could have ended up a handful of other places and been just as happy as I am here. So it's not just about moving to Florida, guys. You can really move anywhere and improve your life if you really think it's going to improve your life. But the whole point of this video is to just sort of open your eyes a little bit and make you really take a step back and think about the things that you want to change and see if moving can really improve your life. Because I think in some people's cases it really can, and in other people's cases it really can't. So now that you've heard my take on things, put a comment below and let me know if you think that making a move somewhere new will actually change your life for the better. Because once you take a step back and really look at your life from the outside perspective and start analyzing things, you might be surprised on the answer. I know some of you are probably going to say that it will, and some of you say that it won't. And also, I'm curious to know where you're considering moving to if you think a move is going to make your life better. I know not everybody is going to be moving to Florida, and I talk about that a lot on this channel, but I'm well aware that you could probably move just about anywhere and improve your life if it's the change that you're looking for. Now, if after watching this video you have determined that you are one of those people where moving somewhere new might actually improve your life for the better, then you are gonna wanna watch this next video right over here. It's all about how moving to somewhere warm can really improve your life, because most people, they usually move from a cold place to a warm place. Not always, but typically. So go ahead and check out that next video, and I'll see you guys over there.